Hey y'all, this is just a little bit of an overview of where to find the information on the unit plans. You may remember that back in the beginning when you had to go through the Getting to Know the Course, there were different sections within that. One of those sections is called Course Information. So if you go there under the Content module, you have resources, student release forms, TK20 information, and then the unit plan. TK20 is something that everyone who is getting the endorsement needs to have. As you see here, you're going to upload your materials to TK20 if you're doing the endorsement. If you're not doing the endorsement, you don't have to worry about TK20, at least not for us. But if you go into this section, you have the overviews of all three things that are expected and required. So if we go to unit plan information, what we've done for you is the breakdown of exactly what your lesson plan is going to look like, and then what this unit plan is supposed to look like. So let's just open up the unit plan real quick. Now, keep in mind, not all of this has to be done before the end of the semester. We have you working on different parts of this throughout. We've had you complete one full lesson. Obviously, you're going to have to do additional lessons to make up a unit, but we wanted you to get really comfortable with the format of that particular lesson plan. So this is what the whole thing looks like that you're going to download and fill in yourselves. So cover page, obviously all of those things. Most of you should have already done your contextual information. It has to be included in that final unit. So then we have, as we keep going through, the different standards that your students are going to obtain. What are they going to meet during this unit? Obviously the planning. We try to put these things up front because it helps you be more structured in how you plan and what you actually have your students doing. This Equitable Access Plan, this is not something you need immediately. It's something that's going to happen, I believe, in LA9. So it's coming up. You have time for it. And then going on down, this is used after we have that. So keep going. And then we have our set of 5 lesson plans. You don't fill this in. You don't have to fill this in until you've already created your lesson plans. It's basically just what is happening in lesson 1, lesson 2, all the way across, and how you're doing it. You remember we talked about needing to have a focus on community and place, or project and problem. So choosing between that and how you're going to address it each of those days, that's something that you include in this. But again, this is something that's kind of filled in at the very end, after you've created all your lessons. So continuing down, this is the format for the lesson plan that you've already seen, that you've already worked on. You can delete this once you've started, but try and make sure that you include everything that would be needed for your unit. So if your materials include worksheets, include those worksheets. If they include links to videos, include that. This needs to be something that anyone could pick up and take and teach. I'm going to stop this recording here, but the next one is going to take you into an example unit and give you some, maybe a little more comfort of what to expect.